Hey everyone, now we're going to go into how we are going to actually present the lesson. So you have your lesson that you put added to your library, the lesson that was in the Nearpod library. That's what we're focusing on this week. Next week, we're going to go into how to edit some of the ones in the Nearpod library, how to create your own, how to add your own Google presentations, your PowerPoint presentations. All of that we're going to work on next week. This is just how we are going to access the materials that are already present in the Nearpod system just so we can tinker around with it, get familiar with it. So when we create something next week, we already have the parameters of how we're going to navigate this. So pick a lesson, any lesson, except the new to Nearpod, which is what we are currently doing. That's mine. So we're going to go with exploring poetry and nature, which is one of the Nearpod lessons. So all I do is just go scroll over it, and you're going to get live participation or student paced. Now, live participation is what you do if you want a live class. Now, when you do live participation, I move the screen and everyone's screen moves. Student paced is what we are currently doing now on this Nearpod, meaning you are going at your own speed. You are not jumping ahead. You're not falling behind. You're just going at your own speed and trying to get the assignment done. Live participation, if I clicked on live participation, what's going to happen is it's going to give a code. Now, this code, when the internet wakes up, hi. This code is what you're sharing with the students. So if you wanted to do a live lesson, meaning the students are going to follow along with you, and we're going to talk about that. I'm going to show you this. I would have already showed you this in our lesson today. We have the code that's going to go with it. So this code, you can share it via email, social media. You can send the link and embed it in things. Google Classroom, which is what I'm sharing our Nearpods with. If you have Remind, it will be shared, or Microsoft Teams. You could also do this. So with the live lesson, I would be going through and everyone would be going through it. When my screen moves, everyone's screen moves. If we are going to, where did I go? Yes, not now. And the internet, and the internet, and the internet, there we go. All right, so if we go to student pace, which is what we're doing, again, a different code's gonna come up. And you'll have the SPNBW. That's the code that you would put in. Now, require student submissions. This is a big one because when we do it live, you're going to see the student submissions come in. However, when you do this with student paced, you can hit require student submissions, meaning they have to answer the questions. Things won't go on until they take part in the lesson. So with live, you can kind of see everyone's doing it, and then you can move on. With student pace, you have to make sure that someone's not just shooting through the whole entire thing at 10 miles an hour and then not submitting anything. It probably should have been 100 miles an hour, but same thing. And then you can see the view progress of where the students currently are. So that is how you set up the lesson. You go here, you either do it live participation, if you're doing it in front of a live class and everyone has a something to follow this on, that's what you do. If you want to do it student paced, meaning you're giving it for an assignment that is going to be due tomorrow, or it's something for homework, you do student paced. And that is how we actually set up the lesson.